All right. So welcome to Spring Forest Yoga. We're going to start in the back. This is a slow flow class. So start in this Shavasana like resting position. So feet out past the corners of the mat, arms out, palms facing up, relaxing your back here. Let the eyes close. And let's just set the scene. First, making that shift from your day to the mat, to this forest setting. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale out of the mouth. And start to relax your body, relax your thinking, relax your forehead and your jaw. Relax your eyes underneath your eyelids. And picture yourself just laying, resting in a forest, in this spring forest. Not going to worry about any bugs or anything crawling on us. Let's say maybe you're on a blanket or something in a shady spot. So your temperature is just right. Starting to tune into the sounds of the forest and the feeling here. So far away from our work atmosphere. From sitting, from holding, from a screen. In the forest, we feel grounded. There's this dappled sunlight and our eyes are closed, but through your eyelids, you might even notice just that play, light and dark. Smell of the fresh air. Feel of the grass. Moss. Maybe even some dry leaves just crunching near your body. There's a stillness in this forest. Away from the drive, the urgency of culture and of our daily lives. You'll notice just your breath is already more relaxed and gentle here. There's a subtle opening in your chest. Even your energy softening, there's a release happening. All trees around us just give us a sense of grounding. The sense of this too shall pass. A little bit of perspective. Notice the birds. Sounds kind of floating from here to there. It draws your attention off your own little drama and story, off whatever's on your mind. Just to the present, to the beauty of this forest. You look around in your mind's eye, You notice bright green, that flush of spring, leaves starting to pop, red buds, and that gentle breeze blowing up and around through the treetops, down along the path, against your skin, back up and through the trees. Just relax. Now I'm noticing your hips really sinking and loosening on a deeper level, even to your fascia. That connective tissue that covers everything in the body and holds us all together. This is the tissue that circulates energy through our body, that holds the meridian system, Chinese medicine. It conducts our prana, the same prana or ki that's in the forest. You'll feel your ankles and your feet relax, open up even a little more as the fingers curl in. Your eyeballs sink down, and your ears. Notice your breath here. Let's breathe in through the nose, and out of the mouth. Our practice today will be a fully guided slow flow, just like a walk through the woods. Not too fast and very grounding, taking inspiration from nature. Your next inhale, just bend your right knee up and out to the right side. Turn your head over to the left side. Your right hand can come underneath that right upper thigh. Or arms cactus up out wide. In this forest, our nervous system starts to reset. Our cortisol levels lower. There's even a soothing sense of release from the pain body. With each breath opening up to this calm, sweeping over you. There's a green all around you, feeling this sense of birth, rebirth. Let's just straighten that right leg and change sides. Bend your left knee, open it up and out to the left side. Turn your head over to the right. Let's extend that left leg long on the mat again, and now take a nice stretch. Bringing the feet together, breathe in and take your hands up above your head, catch them. Point your toes as you bring them together. Then squeeze in, knees up into the chest. Just wrap your arms up around your knees. Rock the back gently side to side. Roll it open, spinal twist to the right. Both knees fall to that right side. Adjust your hips, arms wide, gaze left again. Take your right hand, just pressing it to the left hip and down your IT band to the knee. Resting, a little bit of pressure just gently on that left knee. Let your breath be really just natural here. Roll all the way over to a fetal position on the right now. Adjusting your shoulders, let the eyes close again. Roll back to center, all the way into a spinal twist to the left, adjusting the hips. Let both knees fall to that left side. Open up your chest, arms wide, gaze right. And take that left hand just to your right hip, pressing down on your IT band. Let it rest on that right knee. See where you can surrender. So as you feel it naturally to take a deeper breath in and let one of those longer, more weekend like breaths out. Just follow that. Your next inhale, just go all the way to that left side, fetal position. Adjust your shoulders, close your eyes. Reacclimating ourselves to a slower pace here. Like the pace of nature, if you're not paying attention, you can miss it. We'll release that top hand now, your right hand down to the ground. Just press into it as you lift your chest up, coming into a tabletop position on the mat. You're facing the back of your mat now. Just begin to take some cat-cow motions. This is like the most organic motion we can make, taking care of our spine. Now linking up your breath with this movement. Starting to let your breath flow, that's right. Longer inhales and just more full exhales. Upward motions are in breaths. Downward motions are exhales. Couple more rounds here. Well, extend this organic movement, making some C shapes with the back. And then taking it even further, making some big hip circles both directions. And then just shift it all the way back to a child's pose. So toes together, knees wide. Bring your arms down, drop your forehead. Close your eyes again. Just noticing here your breath and your energy flowing back into you. On the next inhale, we're just gonna rise up slowly, all the way onto the belly. Come into a Sphinx pose here, extending your legs out behind you. Bring your forearms down in front of you, planting the palms. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders, palms face down. On your inhale, lift the chin, look up. Feel this gentle press down, gentle extension up through the shoulders, through your crown. And on your exhale, let your head fall down. Just let your shoulder blades kiss as they get very heavy. Rock yourself side to side through the shoulder girdle. And then breathe in, look up again. Feel that little lift and extension. Exhale, let the head fall down. Now feeling that drop as the shoulders get lazy, a little rock side to side. And repeat this motion another 1 or 2 times. You can't do it wrong. Taking inspiration from nature, things don't always grow in a straight line. Things actually never grow in a straight line. They go here and there. And so same with our yoga practice. It's not meant to be any sort of perfect. It's meant to go by feel. Next time you lift your chin up, turn your head over the right shoulder and then bend your left knee behind you. Now crossing the midline, just flex your foot behind you and then point it and then flex it and then change sides. Turn the head back over from center to the left side and bend your right knee. Flex your right foot a couple times and come back through center. And now drop your hands right underneath your shoulders. Bring your head down to the ground. Turn your head to the right side. Good. Just cheek to the mat. Bring to mind the feeling of moss in the forest, this bright, kind of damp moss, this moss that's so quiet, muffles the sound. It's got a sense of comfort. It's very beautiful, coming in all different shades of green, growing up over things, around things, growing almost anywhere. Just turn the head over to the left side. Feel the breath here. Good. Bring yourself through center. Tuck your toes under. Lift up to the knees. Adjust your knees. And then all the way to downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. Spread your fingers out wide here. Now, if you want to take a little walk and come to the front of the mat, go ahead. Do you want to come to the front of the mat? I feel like it might help. All right, so in our down dog, just a little walk. Feel out the body, side to side, bend your knee. Relax your neck, shake your head yes and no, right and left. Well, breathe in together, rise up to the tippy toes, bend your knees, walk off top of the mat. Peek it out halfway. Exhale, fold back down. First one here, just catch your elbows. Again, knees can bend, just a little sway side to side. Little natural soothing rhythm here. Good, there we feel that reset. Release your bind, rise up to standing. Inhale, take your hands all the way overhead. Reach, reach, reach. And hands down to heart center, Samastiti. Step the feet closer together and come into mountain pose. Arms beside you, face the palms forward. Now press down through your legs. First time we're really feeling some engagement here. Squeeze all your leg muscles. Inhale, lift the chin, look out. Exhale, just tuck your chin down. Now squeeze all your arm muscles. Breathe in again. Good, one more breath. Press the breath out of the nose. One more, breathe in. Breathe out of the nose. Good, now relax. You can open the eyes if you like. Stretch the arms up high. Fold forward from your hips. Pick it up halfway. Plant your hands, feet will step back, finding your plank. Gaze out, and knees can come down here, or hover, or all the way to the belly. Inhale, lift your chin and chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. And if your eyes were open, you'd be gazing right between the knees. Feel free to relax them again. Kind of feeling the counter pose to overstimulation. Reconnecting with nature, even bringing it to mind with intention is healing. Another breath or so. Letting your postures be alive, never static. Come up to tippy toes, bend your knees again, walk up, top of the mat. Inhale, it's a halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Roll up to standing, arms high. And then take your hands to heart center. Let's do it again, just walking here. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold down. Peek up halfway. Hands plant, step the feet back, finding your plank, gaze out, lower down. Lift the chin and chest, your cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Couple more breaths. Well, find the balls of the feet together, bend the knees. Look up, walk your feet up, top of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. And roll up to standing. Arms high. Let's just add a side bend here. Catch your left wrist, take it over to the right. Back up top, catch your right wrist, take it over to the left side. Back through center, look high. Little back bend if you want it. Fold forward from the hips. Take a halfway lift. Hands plant, step the feet back, find your plank, elbows in and lower down. Lift the chin and chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rise up, find the balls of the feet, bend the knees, and walk your feet up again in front of the mat. Lifting up halfway here. Exhale, fold back down. Roll up to standing, breathe in. And then take your hands down to your heart. This time, drop your right hand down, sweep your left arm up, side stretch right. Back up top, change sides, drop your left hand down behind you, side stretch left. Now, right through center, clasp your hands behind you. Lift the chin, exhale, fold down. Release your hands, peek up halfway. Plant the palms, send your feet back, gaze out. Lower down. Exhale to your dog. Find the tippy toes, bend the knees again, look forward, walk your feet up, halfway lift, exhale, fold back in, roll up, standing. This time, bend both elbows, catch your right hand to your left elbow, take a side stretch over to the right. Back through center, bring your left hand to your right elbow, side stretch over to the left. Back through center, arms wide now, look up. Exhale, fold down. Take it up halfway, and hands plant. Feet drop back, lower down. All the way through to your downward facing dog. Good, now we're gonna drop the knees down, top of the table. Just give your back one round of cat-cow. Come back to your neutral spine. Let's take the right hand high, look up, turn your wrist around. And then thread the needle, come on down to your right shoulder, take the left arm behind your back. Close your eyes again. And just relax. Unwind that left hand, bring it back down to the mat, press into it, take your right arm high. Look up again, and then plant the hand, just sway the hips side to side, reset. Let's change sides. Take your left arm up, turn your wrist around. Thread the needle. Reach underneath all the way to the right side, coming down to that left shoulder, wrap your right arm behind your back, rest your head down, close your eyes. Unwind that right hand to the mat, press into it, sweep your left arm up again, look up. Drop the palm, sway the hips side to side. We're gonna come down. Let's call this stone pose. So keep the knees close together, feet behind you, sink your hips back. And it's a variation of child's pose. Drop your chest down, head to the side, arms beside you, palms face up. Head can be through center if that feels good. And you can keep your hips up as high as you want, even though they're working to press down. Does that bother your knee, Mark?
Nope.
Okay. Do you feel this through your spine? Okay.
When I breathe in.
So bringing to mind again that forest. Now we've been there for a little while. We've been here for a little while. So see if you can see that picture of your spring forest in your mind's eye again. Your body is a little more acclimated. We feel less tense already. We can feel this flow of our breath and of the movement, and even feel more connected to just organic material. So growth, the growth happening in the forest right now, every day and every moment. Turn the head to the other side. A couple more breaths in this pose. That'll come back through center. And then just bring your hands right underneath your shoulders, and we're gonna do a different transition from here. So you lift that head up. Lift up just enough so you can tuck your toes underneath behind you. And then use your arms to kind of lift up and press back onto your balls of your feet. Yeah. Just lift the chin up as you come to your fingertips. On your exhale, standing forward fold here, start to straighten your legs, spread the feet a little further apart. And then peel your right arm up as you bend that left knee. Come on down, change sides. Right hand low through center, bend your right leg as you peel that left arm up. Exhale, come down. In the forest, everything is so simple, but so beautiful. And feel that here, just a standing forward fold, but it's just so beautiful, so great. Turn the toes out here as you begin to open your eyes and lift your chin, coming into a yoga squat. So your heels can be up or down off the mat. Lift your chest first here. Bring the elbows between your thighs, hands meet. Nice deep breath in. Good, release, arms down, reach them forward, tiptoe the fingers forward as you drop your chest, drop your head, keep the tailbone low. That's it. Even a little deeper than that stone pose. Cool, start to lift up, straightening the legs, turn the toes in. This time we're gonna heel toe the feet just outside the edges of the mat. Yep, take another peek up here, feel the backs of the legs, exhale, fold back in. Now notice the weight of your body as you shift it forward and then shift it back. Take your left hand to your right ankle, calf or foot, peel the right arm up. Exhale, come on down. Let's change sides. Walk it over to your left leg. Right hand to the calf, ankle, or foot. Peel your left arm up, lean back here. Exhale, come on down. We'll take a little peek up from here, heel toe the feet back onto the mat, just on the inside edge of the mat, and then start to bend your knees here, taking your forearms to your thighs. Yep, you got it. So you're almost sitting in your own kind of chair here. Feel supported but engaged, so feel the thighs flex. Feel your feet engaged as you see if you can lift all 10 toes up off the mat. Feel your core engaged. And now breathe here. See if you can be engaged and relaxed at the same time. One more breath. Release the hands down to the mat. Start to crawl forward, downward facing dog. Adjust your feet. We'll rise up to tippy toes, bend the knees, look up to the top of the mat, meet the feet to the hands. Peek out, exhale, fold back down. This time, scoot your feet together, bend your knees, drop your seat, take the hands high, chair pose. Continuing this walk. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold down. Peek it up halfway. We'll plant the hands, feet step back, finding your plank, gaze out and lower down. Inhale, lift chin and chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. We'll step the right foot up to a warrior letter A. Back heel plant, stretch the arms higher. And not moving fast here, so just feeling the structure of your warrior A. Like a tree. Get grounded down through your legs. You feel a little intensity here, this energy coming up, earth energy coming up, air energy up through your arms, your fingers. A primal shape. Take another breath. And then exhale, plant your hands down. So you're in a runner's lunge. We'll drop that back knee, half seated splits. Straighten your right leg, sink it back. You'll lift your right foot up, lift the toes, using your hands to support you. Fold forward, half seated splits. Inhale, lift up. And start to walk forward with the hands, dragonfly twist. Tucking the left toes, come off your left knee, just peel that right arm high. Nice deep breath in. Clamp the hand, we'll drop the right foot back as we find our plank to take vinyasa, that connecting motion. Lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stepping left foot forward to our warrior letter A. Lift the chest as the back heel goes back. Take a couple moments here, get acclimated. Feel the shoulders sink. Notice your toes and your feet pressing down through the feet, but not the toes. Breathe. We'll plant the hands down on the top of the mat, just recentering for that half-seated splits. Right knee drops. Walk yourself back as the left leg goes long. Lift your left toes up, fold down. Nice breath. Start to lift yourself up, walk the hands forward, coming into that dragonfly twist. Right toes tuck, come off your right knee, peel your left arm open. Identifying less with our body here, even as we move here, but feeling kind of the spirit underneath all that. Plant that left hand, step it back, find your plank, gaze out, vinyasa. Exhale all the way through to your down dog. We'll find the toes, bend the knees, look up. Walk or float in front of the mat. Take a halfway glance up. Exhale, fold back down. And bend the knees, drop the seat. So you bring your feet together, lift your arms. Let's just open up to the right side, gaze back. Inhale, center. Exhale, peel open to the left side. Inhale, center. Take it to an arta as the arms sweep back, just drop the chest. Exhale, fold down, straighten the legs. You peek it up when you're ready. Hands plant, step your feet back. Your vinyasa, lower down. This time, let's raise that right leg. Breathe in, just give your knee a bend, stack your hips. And then step it up to your warrior letter A. Back heel seals the arms. Let's keep moving a little further through this walk, this forest. Open up to the reverse revolve crescent, or sorry, just revolving crescent. So arms wide to a T, roll to your back toes. Yep, you got it. And then feel your hips sink a little. Now reverse revolve it. So right arm behind you, left hand high. Yep. Drop your hands down, half seated splits. That left knee plants, half sink back, right leg long. Inhale to look out, dragonfly twist. As you lift off that left knee, plant left hand, take the right arm up. From here, plant your right hand, step your left foot forward, look out. As you square the hips, fold back down. This one we usually call waterfall. As you let the neck go. Maybe picturing a tiny waterfall in a forest, part of a babbling stream here, just that really cool water.
Just flowing, feel your breath. Good, lift the chin, toes to the back of the mat. Find your plank, take vinyasa. All the way through to your downward facing dog. And let's breathe in, take your left leg high, bend the knee, stack your hips. And now step it up to your warrior lettering. We'll start to twist it open. Arms come wide as you roll to your back toes. Reach back. Gaze past your left fingertips. Feel your hips drop a bit. And then reverse revolve that left arm behind your right arm up. Hands touch down at the top of the mat. Drop that right knee. Half seated splits. Left leg long. Fold over. Rise up for dragonfly twist. Plant the right palm. Come off your right knee. Feel your left arm up. And then bring that left hand down. Step your back foot forward. Both legs straight here. As you square, take a little peek out. Exhale, fold down for this little waterfall pose. Release the neck. Hip the chin and plant both hands. Step your feet back, finding your plank. It's your variation of vinyasa. Rise up again to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, look up, front of the mat, peek out halfway, exhale, fold back down. Roll up to standing, arms high. We're going to take your hands to heart center, Samastiti. We're going to a couple of standing balancing postures here. I'm just going to turn towards you for the cueing. So we can't have spring forest yoga without tree pose. So start to shift your weight to that left foot. We'll drop the left hand to the left hip. And now opening your eyes, you're going to find a drishti here. So start to lift up off your right foot and then take your foot to the inner thigh or above or below your knee. Squeezing the core, and then once you get there and make contact leg to leg, push both legs towards each other. Lift your arms, your branches when you're ready. Channeling a tree here, never totally steady, but moving. It's got that ability to weave in the wind. To bend. A couple more breaths. Nice work. We'll drop that right foot and just give your hips a sway side to side. Moving the shoulders a little bit. And we're going to change sides. So when you're ready, begin to shift your weight to that right foot. Right hand to right hip. And you'll start to lift up that left knee. Place your foot to the inner thigh or above or below your knee. Squeeze the core. Press both legs to each other. When you're ready, lift your hands high as you can go. Maybe even the gaze. This is your easier side. And let's release. Drop your foot, just give your body a little sway. Shoulders, hips, back, hands. Good. Let's do one other nature inspired posture right here. We're gonna take eagle pose. So from standing, we're gonna start on that left foot, shifting your weight again. You'll kick your right leg out and we're crossing the thigh over thigh. And you can kickstand that right toe down or tuck it behind. Sink your hips here, breathe in, arms wide. And then take that right arm underneath left. Lift your hands when you're there, sink the hips down. Eagle pose, see if you can kind of embody, bring in the sense of soaring, an overview. Or just that lightness. Laughing if you fall. Couple more breaths. And when you're ready, releasing out, just give your arms a swing. And we'll change sides. So shift your weight to the right foot. Kick your left leg out, wrap thigh over thigh. Either hook the left toes or kickstand them down, arms wide, and left arm underneath right. Hips sinking down, hands high. Here, a couple more breaths. And we'll release. Again, take that swing, the counter pose. And from here, we're just gonna sit down. Sit down. Actually, stagger the ankles, kind of come to the pseudo cross-legged position. Sit up nice and tall. And as you breathe in, take a little shift forward, shift back. Take a twist over to the right, gazing off the right shoulder. Use your left hand here for some torque. And then come back through center, twist over to the left side. And let's do that again. Twist over to the right. And then the left. Drop your chin. Lift your chin up. Do it again. Roll down onto the back and hug the knees in again. Side to side. Little rock here. Taking a happy baby, catch the outer edges of your feet. And release that bind, just legs straight to the sky, back flat on the mat, point the toes and then flex your feet and then roll your ankles around, stretch through the toes as you wiggle them. This is our inversion for the class, the practice. So keeping the feet high here, just start to relax your body. Relax your breath, eyes are closed again. Relax the shoulders. Just take a couple breaths. Then start to bend the knees and just plant your feet. Lift your hips up off the mat. Bridge pose, lift the chin. Shoulders pressed down. Back body squeezing. As you drop your hips to the mat, reclining butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees fall apart. Hands underneath your thighs, supporting yourself or up overhead. Elbows bent, relax your arms, close your eyes.
Let's breathe in through the nose, nice and deeply. Then out of the mouth. One more in through the nose. Out of the mouth. And if you're in person with me, just tuning into this soundtrack of rain and wind through the forest. Think about what's needed to grow here. Water, sun, just all those cycles in nature. That cycle of winter to spring, of dormancy, and then growth of blooming. In your mind's eye again, just picture that forest, that springtime, right back there as we began class. Start to extend your right foot out past the corner of the mat, the left foot out past the corner of the mat. Giving the hips one more rock, side to side. Tuck your shoulders under you. As you find your Shavasana again, arms out wide, palms face up. Again, laying down in our forest, just surrounded by this natural energy. Feeling very grounded. And here there's a knowing, it's deeper. Knowing that everything in the world out there, out here, it's not what really matters. You're feeling this sense of well-being, of connectedness, of wholeness. One with nature. Just more relaxed. Take rest. Just fully letting go now.
In Japan, there's a practice called forest bathing. People from the city go out, they spend time in the forest just roaming, not even with the intention of walking, but just connecting and being in the forest, taking it in. And they say even by drawing to mind things we love in nature, changes our brain waves. It changes our chemistry. So now from this state of rest, bringing to mind that feeling of drawing your hand across the bark of a tree, bending down to look at a mushroom, and that feel and sound of your footsteps on the trail. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Back in the body now. Take a stretch when you're ready. And squeeze in. And find your way up to a seat. Oh. We'll draw the hands together at the heart or on the lap. Namaste.